Shawty bad. Words of refrain, something like a bad. What you love, call me when you can. Girl, going up, in and out, turn around. Bad. Words of refrain.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Wraithblade by S.M Boyce. You might be wondering, why is the format of today's video different? Well, my sister, even though she's just upstairs, we've decided to try to do Zoom to keep up with the trend. Anyways, the Wraithblade is the first book of an up-and-coming fantasy fiction series written by S.M Boyce. Although the concept of a wraith is not entirely original, S.M Boyce takes a new approach to the idea of a wraith, which creates a story of excitement, unexpected adventure, and shocking betrayals. One thing to mention though before we get started is that this series is not yet finished, so if you do not like the anticipation of waiting for the next book, I suggest that you wait until the second book is released around the 1st of January 2022. And without further ado, let's get started. One of my favorite structural aspects about this book is the early world building. I've always enjoyed knowing about the world that the characters are set in and about the people that live there. So it was a very welcome sight when I was introduced to many parts of the world that the books are set in, so I can understand the plot more. In addition to the early world building, the author has also included very consistent character development, which was ideal as it helps the readers continue to learn more about the characters as they begin their journey to find who they are. Although starting out as a loner, the main character Connor pulls together an unusual team of misfits who each in turn have their own secrets and demons to face, but their desire for personal redemption unites them in a quest to do the impossible. The main character Connor starts out as a loner who is happy with staying out of sight and therefore out of trouble, but things take a turn for the worse when he discovers a powerful king on the verge of death lying on the meadow.
That ain't good.
While the plot of the story is a classic good versus evil, the line between the two gradually becomes more blurred as time passes on. The main character Connor fights two different battles. One is physical and the other is mental. He is forced to tolerate an all-powerful wraith who constantly tempts him to do unjustifiable things, whilst also fighting the majority of people and the major powerhouses who will stop at nothing to gain the power that he now possesses. Something to keep in mind ahead of time is that the first book, and most likely the rest, are not set from the point of view of one character. Instead, the point of view of the story changes and varies to different people. This both has its benefits and weaknesses. The benefits being that you can see the story from the eyes of all of the main characters and get more information about the connection and relationship between the characters. The biggest weakness, in my opinion, is that the change in perspective makes the story more viable to cliffhangers. For example, if you see the story from the perspective of person A and something big is going to happen, naturally the book is going to cut to the next chapter, which is from the point of view of person B. In the end, I would highly recommend The Wraithblade by S.M Boyce as it is a thriller that continually delivers. It is extremely engaging and will keep you on the edge of your seat. For that reason, I give it a 4.5 out of 5.
I've got a few questions. First, how is it impossible if they can do the impossible?
Well, it's a figure of speech, so if you say doing the impossible, it's nearly impossible, but somehow they always find a way.
Right.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Peace out.